At Pirie, 7:32. A fire investigator will head back to the scene of a large fire in Takanini later this morning to try and piece together what caused the blaze. AM reporter Jack Pirie is there for us this morning. Jack, good morning again. What more do you know about the businesses involved?
Yeah, good morning, Bernadine. We now know that a jewellery shop and an engine specialist have been engulfed in flames overnight. This is after fire and emergency were called out at 11:55 p.m. last night. 14 trucks were on the scene, and if you look over my shoulder, you can see the extent of the damage is quite severe. And we also know that a firefighter has been taken to Middlemore Hospital. Their condition is currently unknown, but we do know that they were injured fighting the fire, and like you said, a fire investigator is returning to the scene soon to hopefully piece together what's happened behind me and find out why the fire started in the first place.
Jack Pirie in Takanini, thank you. A number of people have been injured in a shooting in the Auckland suburb of Glen Innes overnight. AM reporter Jack Pirie is there. What have police said about the incident, Jack?
Yeah, good morning, Bernadine. We have an update from police. I'm here on Heatherbank Street in Glen Innes, and they have confirmed to me that at 2:55 this morning, offenders approached the building behind me, which is now being guarded by police. They say that a number of shotgun rounds have gone off, which has led to 6 injuries and 2 in a serious condition. Police are investigating further and ask anyone with more information to come forward.
Jack Pirie in Auckland. Let's head to Auckland with Jack Pirie, our AM reporter. Golfers, Jack, they'll be reaching for their pitching wedges and their pitching forks, perhaps. What's happening to their space?
Yeah, good morning, Bernadine. Auckland golf courses might be under threat. This is after Auckland Council has opened to open consultation from the public. They say that this is due to the rapid growth rate of Auckland at the moment. They want public feedback into maybe using the open spaces that currently occupied by golf courses for potentially more activities such as, cycle courses. We're talking other recreational sports and things like play areas for children. No doubt this is going to cause divide within the golfing community and the non-golfing community. Some think the idea is ace, some will think the idea is below par, and either way, I'm still going to be stuck in a bunker.
Oh, you'd have a private membership, wouldn't you, Jack? You would be playing public courses.
I always play public courses. I don't earn that much money.
Give it time. All right, thanks for that, Jack. Allied health workers have taken up the picket line outside hospitals around Tamaki Makaurau this morning, calling for better working conditions and better pay. AM reporter Jack Pirie is there. Jack, what's happening there this morning?
Yeah, good morning, Bernadine. I'm here standing outside North Shore Hospital, and if you have a look behind me, we've got some allied health workers picketing for better pay and work conditions. As we know, COVID has affected health workers across the nation. They've had staff shortages, long hours. If you have it here behind me, the people are really getting behind them. They've got signs that say, honk for health workers. They're here. They've made it very clear to me that it's not a strike. They're here on their own time. They told me before that actually a few of them are going to work after this, to work probably a very long shift. The main reason that they're here is that they're asking Health Minister Andrew Little to provide a better offer after negotiations. They feel like they've been overlooked for too long.
Jack Pirie outside North Shore Hospital in Auckland. Yeah, let's head to Jack Pirie in Auckland. Good morning to you, Jack. And Auckland's City of Colour wraps up this weekend. I haven't seen any yet, have you?
I've been to a couple, Bern. We can go after the show, our Friday drinks. But yeah, so they've got 2 more days. It's a art exhibit over multiple locations, multiple instalments across Tamaki Makaurau. We've got things such as the Ribbons of Colour in Vulcan Lane. We've got a Forest of Lights, and like I said, my favourite is probably it's called Deep Thought. It's these beautiful cuboid art instalments that light up at night, so the best times to go then. And it's kind of it was installed to encourage Aucklanders to get out and about, kind of post-isolation, post-lockdown period. So if you don't have any plans this weekend, make sure you go out and make the most of it before it wraps up on Sunday.
Yeah, they are very beautiful. Clearly, I do not get out enough. Thanks, Jack, Tia and Mitch, our reporters around the Motu. That was AM early time now, 3 minutes to 6. 25-cent cut in gas taxes is helping to ease some pain at the petrol stations around the country. AM reporter Jack Pirie is in central Auckland for us this morning. Jack, are people rushing to the pumps?
Yeah, good morning, Bernadine. I wouldn't say people have been rushing to the pumps, but those that have been pleasantly surprised with the price reductions. We've been sent out to 2 different locations this morning. If you look behind me, the price here for 91 is $2.91 per litre, but about 500 metres up the road at a mobile, it was $2.79. So there are different prices out there. This obviously comes after Jacinda Ardern announced the 25-cent tax reduction on price of fuel. We talked to a few people in the area, and here's what they had to say about the fuel changes.
For relief, I just put petrol in yesterday and it was $3.30 a litre.
It was a struggle for everybody to see those prices rise as it did, and I think it will make a big difference.
Oh, stoked, to be honest. They were ridiculously high, and so yeah, really happy that they'll be coming down.
So I'd say overall the vibe is, a positive one. People are happy that fuel isn't costing as much, as in 24 hours ago, we're looking at over $3 per litre. But my advice for New Zealanders would be to shop around and make sure you get the right price for your fuel.
Jack Pirie in Auckland.
Vintage cars are getting harder and harder to come by. But what's even more rare is that a number of them are going to auction with a $0 reserve. These are the kinds of cars American actor Steve McQueen, the king of cool, used to drive. And our AM reporter Jack Pirie is there. Good morning, Jack.
Yeah, good morning, Mel. Now, I might not be the king of cool, but I'm sitting in an absolutely iconic 1967 Ford Mustang. Now, this might be the most awkward exit of a car on TV history, but give me a break. Ooh, hold on.
Don't scratch.
Okay, we're jumping out. Now, I'm here at Sunday Drive in Penrose with some beautiful cars that are about to go on an auction like no other. If you have a look around, most of these cars are going on a $0 reserve auction starting on Friday. Now, I'm about to join the man who's going to tell me all about it. Taylor Campbell, the director. Taylor, good morning.
Morning, Jack. Thanks for coming to Sunday Drive.
How are you?
Really good, thank you.
Tell us, how did we get here? How are all these cars, these beautiful cars, going on a $0 reserve auction?
Well, Sunday Drive, we have an exciting product called our consignment service where we help collectors and owners of cool and unique vehicles. We offer a selling experience where they can gain more value than selling privately or trading, and also enjoy the experience. And it was through this we had a referral for a collector who's been collecting these cars for about 30 to 50 years between the United States and New Zealand. And all of these vehicles were stored in a barn on the Kaipara Harbour, and he asked us to pretty much get rid of everything at once. We've got 21 vehicles, 8 motorbikes and 7 antiques, so a few random things in there. We've got a 1920s dentist chair and a pokey machine and a 1970s pinball machine, so quite an eclectic group of items there.
Oh, I have to ask you, which is your pick of the bunch?
You picked it before, Jack.
Let's go have a look at it.
Definitely got to be this 1967.
Now, our agreement's still on that I've got the exclusive right to buy this, right?
Absolutely, you can put a bid on.
Sweet. Tell us about it.
Right, so the reason this car is going to be so popular is it's a 1967 fastback, which is the popular shape. It's a S code, which means it's the big 390 big block engine. It's a manual, and the beautiful thing about it, it's all original condition.
Right. See, Ryan, it's a manual. I'm not sure you know how to drive a manual, so you probably won't be able to drive it, but that's okay. We'll move on. What's your second choice of the bunch?
Second choice would have to be this 1935 V8 coupe.
Right, this looks like something my great-grandmother might actually drive. Let's have a look.
Yes, similar model to what you would have seen in Bonnie and Clyde.
Right.
One of my favourite aspects about it is this rumble seat at the back. I think you'd look great cruising in the back of that,
Jack. Mate, the hair wouldn't go well. The hair wouldn't go well in that.
Another nickname they had for these seats was the mother-in-law seat for some reason.
Okay, awesome cars. How do people get involved? When does it kick off?
Sure, so everything goes live tomorrow. It's on Trade Me. Everything will be listed for $1. Now, the auctions will go for 10 days. Viewing is here at 363 Church Street, Sunday Drive, from 10 till 4, Monday to Saturday. And the auction will finish on Sunday the 22nd of May, and we'll have an event here where people can come in, a bit of catering, and see what all the cars are going to finish on.
Fantastic. I'm going to make a $1 bid right now for that Mustang that we agreed. So there you go, all there. Thank you very much, Taylor. Right. Kicks off tomorrow for 10 days. Check it out on Trade Me, Sunday Drive. Beautiful cars, beautiful times. Even just come have a look, Back to you guys.
Sunday Drive director Taylor Campbell speaking with AM reporter Jack Pirie there. Jack, you look like you're in heaven, but I see our Bern here too is nodding your head along. You're a fan of the Mustang?
Yes, I am. Oh my God, those beautiful cars. They are just insane. I'm sorry, it's not just for the boys. That was next level gorgeous.
I can see you in that Mustang.
Yeah,
I could see myself in just about any one of those.
Good morning. An update for us on international travel for Kiwis.
Yeah, good morning, Ryan. It's an exciting time to be a Kiwi traveller, both here and overseas. Auckland Airport are expecting around 900 arrivals tomorrow from Kiwi travellers for the first time in 2 years. If they test negative, they don't have to go into MIQ, they don't have to self-isolate, and it's just a really exciting time. And on the flip side of that, New Zealanders can now travel to 120 destinations without MIQ or self-isolation on return. Auckland Airport say that they're excited. Kiwi should be excited. I'm excited. William's been texting me all morning. He's just texted me now, sorry. He's just said, hey bro, you and me, Rarotonga tomorrow, cocktails are on, see you at the airport, heart emoji, PS, don't tell the team. Oh, sorry guys, probably shouldn't. Anyway, all right, William, I'll see you at the airport, but yeah, that's it from me.
All right. I don't think you're going anywhere.
Let's go to Auckland now, Jack. A focus on tourism and how people can go out and explore more.
Yes, good morning, Melissa. I'm not sure if you caught it this morning, but me and Bernadine have locked in our tandem bungee jump, but you seem more like we could go to Kelly Tarleton's for a walk through with a latte, maybe?
Oh,
but...
I'm up for that, except I don't drink coffee, but I'll walk through without the coffee with you.
Awesome, and we might be able to do that because Auckland Unlimited are releasing its 4th drawer for the Explore Tamaki Makaurau voucher program today. Over 50,000 vouchers are going to be released, with 200,000 Aucklanders registered for the release today. So Auckland Unlimited have suggested that they might have a 5th drawer. So if we miss out today, we can go to Kelly Tarleton's maybe on the next draw with the voucher.
That's a date. Thanks very much, Jack. And
hey, Jack's lining himself up a few dates, isn't he?
isn't he? He doesn't realise that any date with me involves a 2-year-old, so he might go back on that date.
And Bernie, well, you'd be all right on a date, wouldn't you, Bernie?
Do you think?
I don't know, actually. I don't know what you'd be like on a date.
Adrenaline sports, Bern would be right up for that.
Yeah, actually, you'd be a bit of fun if you got, you're doing something active.
You'd be good encouragement.
As opposed to inactive,
I don't know.
where the date's off.
All right, it is 8 o'clock and this is AM.
Okay, I'm going to say this, that's the shard. Am I right?
Can we do that again?
No, is it the shard?
No.
Which one was the shard?
The second one.
Well, that's embarrassing. I'm going to go for a walk in the vines, Dave. It's been a pleasure. Back to you guys in the studio. I'm going to go do some testing there. See you later, everybody. Sorry.
Oh, Jack, he's off. And he actually is off the show. Jack, if you can still hear us, that was a pretty good assignment for your last day on the show. But we do want to say thank you very much for being with us. You're off for greener pastures, further past Villa Maria there. And we wish you all the best for your next adventures. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you guys, launching the show. Fantastic crew to work with, and I'll have a drink to that. I've been Jack Pirie. This has been AM. You stay classy, New Zealand.